Alright, let's start it up. We are back with another basics refresh, this time for Octo here. Let's get right into it. We got the weapon 1 here. Here's our stats on screen. And let's go test it out. So this weapon and all of Octo's weapons have 2 modes. Kind of like Hans, you have a Hipfire mode like this and an ADS mode like this. So Hipfire, we got 10 damage and 20, and you can fire about this quickly. You only have 5 shots there, so I'll just do that one more time to make sure we're actually seeing it. That's about how fast you can shoot it. Now, for the other mode, we actually do need some intel because his ADS shot does shoot intel. It does cost 1 intel to shoot. You can see we have 4. When we ADS, you can see it's gone down to 3. You may have noticed a little thumbs up there, that's our thumbs down there, that's our passive. We'll talk about those in a minute. But important with the ADS shot, it cannot headshot, it always does 20 damage, and it's not great on that dummy. If we shoot at that dummy, you can see that projectile is very big. It's very hard to miss that, the ADS projectile. And then I believe, I'm not sure if this will work on the dummies, but if we are out of ammo, and okay, it does not unfortunately work on the dummies if you don't have full ammo, or just at any point really when you land that ADS shot on an enemy. Oh, it'll work on the Squire bot. You will actually reload that gun, so hang on, let's use 4. So we have 1 shot. Let's go get the Squire bot here, and we can show that off. So we have 1 thing loaded, now we have 5 loaded, and there we go. There we go.
Better luck next time.
So, pretty complex gun, not all that complex. Personally, I'm going to use, and I kind of recommend you only really use the ADS shots. That 20 damage is kind of the same as a headshot. The fire rate stays the same. You never have to reload because it's not using real ammo. And it is using your intel though, so you got to watch for that. But it's consistent, and also the projectile is so big it's really hard to miss. So even though it's only 20 damage, you are basically never missing, so it's always 5 or 6 shots to kill someone, depending on if they have a health chip or not. So that's really good. So there we go. I'll probably be trying to only use the ADS fire and not really worrying about the hip fire at all. Talk about the expertise. It's pretty simple. You hack all the intel sources in front of you in a little cone. It's kind of hard to see how long this is. It says a short distance, and it doesn't really a great job of indicating. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you how long it is. But you can do it through walls, we'll see. And then the other thing it does is it does work on, so we did hack these ones here, right? We hacked these ones. So first off, there's these ones here. We can just hit the button, we get that intel, including, oh, that one's on the same side as well as us. Do a quick little reset there. And if we do these ones again, it refills the intel at no cost to you, right? These just like filled back up, all of them. And it didn't cost me any intel, so it can be used to do that as well. There's a little visual bug down by our intel thing due to me spawning in and out a bunch, so don't worry about the 2 little like playing cards right there too much. But yeah, that's really it. You can grab it there, and I forgot the one thing I'm trying to show. You can do it through walls. So we did grab 5 there, but also we refilled these just one more time. We're at 0. Now we're at 10 because we hacked them all. So pretty good expertise. You know, if you get to a blue or purple door and just don't have enough intel, you can just point and click, and you might end up with enough. If you know where all the intel is well enough, you know, you can do pretty well with this. All right, finally, our passive is that little playing card thumbs up, thumbs down thing we saw by our intel while I was shooting. It's pretty simple. Every time Octo spends intel in any way, and I do mean like any way, including if a Larson pickpockets intel from you, this will go off. There is a chance to get that intel refunded. I do not know what the actual chance is. It seems to be a kind of difficult to find number, but it does depend on how much intel you're carrying and how much intel you can carry. So as it says there, the bigger difference between your current intel and your max intel, the more likely this is to refund the intel. So the way this works is if you're hacking that gold door that costs 10 intel and you can hold exactly 10 intel, You hack the door, your intel goes all the way to 0, then this triggers and sees if it will get refunded. So at that point you're at 0, which is the biggest difference possible. So then it will be using that fact you're at 0 to try to refund, so you're actually the most likely at that point. So really good because of this. Is a really high intel capacity chip, because it makes that difference bigger, right? The gold intel chip, for example, will give you 20. So you can get a difference of 20 intel between your current intel and your max intel with that chip. So there we go. And that happens again, anything, that's that little, let's grab some intel. That's those little thumbs up, thumbs down thing. I know it kind of looks like that would be 25%. We have been told it's not, and obviously that is changing like as we do it. So there we go. So for this, I'm going to use the food variant of our main here because I kind of like to do all of our mains for this basics refresh, but Octo does have some different things to think about than everyone else. For example, we just did a video on no ping Octo where I use this. You can see the really big external hard drive that we talked about with that passive. So this is probably fine to use if you want no ping, challenge, or even just, basically what I'm trying to say is an increased intel capacity higher than the green I usually put it at, or gray, is a consideration on Octo thanks to his passive. I'm going to stick with this one. It doesn't have the expertise cooldown on it because I don't think we need it that often. I tend to, whenever I get like full intel, again with the potential to refund intel, I don't really need the expertise that often. If you are finding you need it more, feel free to, take this variant. I'm going to take this one. I don't necessarily think it's the greatest Octo specific one. I think Octo is one of those agents where you may want to make a specific loadout for Octo just because his requirements are a little different than some other agents. So we'll go with this, and yeah, that'll be that, and I will see you in the games. Alright, let's start it up. We are here with our Game 1 Octo Basics Refresh. Let's do this. We got hard sell, and spawn-wise, we're doing alright here. You get right into the green room, get 3, immediately spend it. Gives us best odds of getting refunded. Didn't get it. Alright, one more try. Best odds of getting refunded. Perfect. Definitely worth getting the 1. We're just gonna head in here as a civilian, and we'll handle this with some fisticuffs. Alright, and in. Alright, get exactly 5. Let's pick this guy back up, and then we'll gamble box for 5. And again, we're just trying to, while we're in here, we're trying to just manipulate it so that we have the best possible odds of getting our intel back, which means spending exactly the amount, or having the exact amount we're trying to spend as much as possible. So we're not really getting lucky here, but that's okay. Alright, upstairs probably? Just go E and up the alphabet? Alright, so at this point we do want to get a bunch of intel. The passive's great, and you like to have low intel amounts for that, but we do want high intel amounts to get through the doors. So yeah, that I thought would hit a little more, I'm not gonna lie, but that's a good amount. XP cassette probably isn't worth me running over and looking super sus to get, but here we are. 10. That'll give us 11 out of the 13 we need. Oh, the key card actually changes that math.
I know all the tricks.
And there we go. Spend the 8 first. And we'll see where we go when we get this. Depends on our passive. And what's in there, I guess. Okay, we didn't get it, so we're going in. I think if we got it, we were going to turn around and get the blue safe. But this gives us the +5 as always. And then we get the blue safe as normal. We'll just get the intel and try to stay topped up because intel is basically ammo for us. And yeah, that's what it is. So we just want to stay
Music to my ears.
pretty high in the intel range so that we have ammo. All right. Get this one opened. Gone pretty quick. Someone else got a vault terminal already. I'm gonna hit this here because that middle section often has intel. There we go. Now we just go up the alphabet like I said before. Go to D next. We have blue key code, which is okay. Could be a little better. Otherwise, we just... One of the guards by me might be sus. No, maybe not. Okay, nope. Guess not. Alright, we'll get this one. Spend 8. Might have some RNG. Oh, we got it. Nice. Alright, let's get in there.
There is no vault terminal in this area.
No vault terminal is good for us. We actually need the Pulpo change disguise so we don't get scolded.
Time to throw people
Bit
out.
unfortunate we're not the first one here. They're not totally surprising. This is our second room. And... Alright, we didn't get the good RNG, but we do have a button to push, and there we go.
If it's connected, Octo
We
can
made our own luck. Alright, change off this
Let's
disguise
find
for
those
now.
cheaters.
Alright, that would have been tragic if that happened to be a player when we came in. Drone over our head. Let's try to be on our best possible behavior. Or at least near us. Not exactly sure where it is. Alright, I don't hear it anymore, so we're gonna risk sprinting again. VIP who can't get in that door? Let's see if they follow us in. No, they didn't. Okay. This safe being gone, that keycard being gone, likely means this is all gone, but we got the refund, and this is the quickest way to be.
You have wasted your time.
Unfortunately,
There is no
that's
vault terminal
both
here.
those keycards that we will not have. Alright, well, let's get the vault open. Ooh, fight? Oh boy, I didn't actually want to fall down there. Good thing we didn't. And we seem to be basically following someone around, but not quite quickly enough to actually catch them. Probably because I keep having to hack purple doors. Alright, unlucky or lucky. Ooh. Someone trapped up this whole area. Jump.
Congratulations. You have found a vault terminal.
So someone definitely knows this is the last. Well, maybe that not that this is the last one, but at least that this is one of them.
The vault terminal was deactivated.
Alright, leave via the window. Alright, yep, they just broke all their stuff. Yeah. We've had a pretty quiet game ourselves. Seem to be following people around rather than getting to fight them, but that works for us. We're just trying to use all of our advantages, of which we're gonna have to attempt a purple skip, I think. Grab some ammo we'll likely never use. There could be a purple keycard on the way. Or even the gold keycard on the way. Okay, well, I didn't see either of them, and no one's coming out this door, so let's try the purple skip, put that about there.
And wait till I tell you.
Jump out and up. Alright, let's get this open. Super obvious, but it does make you get up here really quickly, and we got the good RNG when we needed it, getting us here way before most other people could. And we're out. Nice. See, that person had to go through the whole purple room. We just jumped past the whole thing. Alright, I think it's an ace. I'm not 100%. The thing's a little hard to see there. Let's get into a less sus disguise. I think it is an ace.
Rival agent detection mode activated.
What the heck?
Activating rival agent detection mode.
I hit the wall. Alright, not great. Grab this, and we're gonna have to heal here before the ace shows up.
Initializing
Nice.
rival agent. Now, agent, proceed with the mission.
Oh, unfortunate actually. run. Let's run for it. Let's not get caught on the intel. This is gonna go off. Ow. Ow. We'll get our cover back sooner or later. Sooner or later, we'll get our cover back. There we go. Now we can manage. Who? There we go. Now we're out of everyone's sight. That's a lot of people. I didn't realize there was 3 people.
Please hurry carefully.
Nope.
Activating arrival agent detection mode.
The hell did he go?
Agent detecting intel is reading
Did we kill him? I think we killed him. Let's get out of here. There's a lot of people. We're not even at full HP.
Now that's a cool house.
Get behind this to heal. Anyone coming with us? Nope. Great. Alright, sit and heal a moment. There was a lot more people than I was expecting, considering for a minute there all we saw was an ace. Okay, how to deal with this? We're gonna have to go on a bit of a run. We did call C, which gives us 4 minutes. 4 minutes to figure out an exit strategy. Now we can go back to C, or we can run to A and try to make it in time.
activating arrival agent detection mode.
They are kind of separated here. Let's see about this sort of plan here. Back up on this person with the drone. This ace that was annoying us. Oh, they seem to be running away from us. Nope, we didn't get any of that, and I wanted it. Can use this. Octo up there. Ace right there, actually, is the earnest. Alright, 1 person handled. Who's next? Octo.
Arrival agent detection mode is activated.
Alright, there we go. That was it? You all gone? Yep.
Detection mode.
Alright. Well, it was kind of a boring phase 1 into a pretty exciting phase 3 bounce. We just had to... That's actually not something I've done a whole lot, because there's not a ton of people left when I get the package, but we obviously had some difficulty, but we got a little lucky that no one was around when we were running away with no cover. But once we got our cover back, a pretty simple idea, just single people out who are alone, take them out one at a time, make sure we're not, getting third party. You can do that since we have package vision, make sure people are far enough apart. And if there is any fights, you can definitely go and third party them yourself. Or more fights are better for you, like if all the enemies are infighting. So there's a lot of strategies you can do there. I think we did a decent job at doing what was necessary to survive and then signaling opponents out. Anyway, we're going right for game 2 here, and I will see you guys there. Alright, we are back with our game 2 here. Got Fragrant Shore spawned over here. There's a green outfit way behind us there, but might not worry about that for a moment. Nice, that's a good sign.
It's a whole new game.
That's it for intel in this area. Sometimes someone spawns down here, but probably if we spawned up there, no one spawned down there. So I'm going to take the risky jump, and we'll do a disguise change. I know there's always intel on these benches, or at least a chance of intel. So worth the little risk there, and we're just going to keep going down and around this area for intel. Because intel is ammo. Although at the start of the game, you may want to keep your intel lower. I think that might be... No, I'm not sure. That NPC could have been a player. It was a little odd, but also I'm not sure of the NPC pathing in this area. They're also long gone now, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, keeping your intel low at the start does allow you more chances for jackpots, although if you just get them, then, that's fine. Alright, I need one of you lovely ladies to the door, please. We're traced by a red.
I know all the tricks.
It means red's gonna know exactly what we're disguised as. but not much we can do about it. Alright, there's not
No need to get up,
often
I'll take that.
people up here, and the drawer was open, and guards don't open drawers, so that means there was probably a player
You have
nearby.
wasted your time. There is no vault
Oh.
terminal here.
Let's do that properly, yeah. So that's kind of how I picked that guy out. We're just gonna do this for speed reasons. He kind of just ran down the stairs and stopped, which isn't inherently playery, but plus the drawer, plus this being an area that not a lot of players or NPCs frequent. It's just one of those game things
Like
where
an
I just
open
happen
book.
to know that area doesn't have a lot of NPCs, so
Come on, Sleeping Beauty.
wasn't really willing to risk. That was a not a player. Alright, didn't get shot by Doug, at least not yet. Okay, I think we're fine.
Music.
We're
Do
gonna
not want to calm yourself.
have too much
But
intel
someone
here.
else
Actually,
deactivated the
probably
vault
should have got
terminal.
the blue safe because we can't get it from the stairs. Because hacking that 3 made it less likely. I'm not even. Why do I say it? I'm gonna say less likely to get the jackpot, but game was like, nah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Oop, and gave me bonds after it. All right, time to get our green. Oh boy. Okay, we have the key card. Okay, someone was in here. Let's head upstairs just in case they're still here. I'm guessing they gambled and got a green since both these are closed. Alright, finally got unlucky.
It's a challenge.
Took us a little while.
That's the stuff.
And get all this. Alright, probably for the rest of the game we're going to try to keep our intel high for ammo reasons. And anything we get after that is just going to be, you know, nice to have. Any jackpots. We're not going to try to keep it low to try to force jackpots. Alright, I'm going to bounce in this window. It seems super sus, but like, you've bounced in a second-story window and now you're out of sight. So it's not actually as sus as it seems. Obviously, it's still a little risky, but given the speed at which we're going to be moving, it's probably fine. Someone beat us here. That's not unexpected. B's a pretty common spot to go first. So, yeah. Now we can go to C or D. C's right near the vault, and there's still 2 terminals left. So I'm going to go to D because we want to go to C last if possible. If we get to choose, I would like to go to C last. No key cards still means I gotta remember to do this a little early. That wasn't bad. Looks like this is a player is what it looks like. Okay, go for a little walk. Oh boy. Dang, we didn't get the drone shot in time.
Vault terminal located.
Alright, this last seat's the only one that works. And then we're gonna hack this, because we do want that 15 HP if we can get it.
Vault terminal
Alright, if
deactivated.
someone comes down, our
Keep
plan
up
is
the
to
good
shoot
work.
them while moving to the 15 HP chip, but right now healing is the most important thing we can be doing. Sounds like someone res someone, and alright, we're short 2, but it's time to
That's
go.
a whole new game.
Gave time for the drone trace to wear off. So they could be ready for us on this side as well. Let's head upstairs. This is a jump that is super sus, but it involves players looking up, so not nearly as sus as it seems. You'll see me mention that a lot on Fragrant Shore. We just do one of these, and ta-da.
There is no
Next
vault
room.
terminal in this
No vault
location.
terminal means C is the last one. We got our 2 HP back finally. Let's get gone. We don't know whose drone that was, or where they are, or what they're disguised as, so we just blend back into the crowd now and walk to see like a regular Amber. We know it's the last one, so if we do hear the like last thing go off, we know that they're at C. C is a lot of ways out of it, even though it's pretty small. There is actually like 3 ways out. There's the main entrance, the secret exit, and then the like exit out of the truck itself. So, couple ways out. It looks like we're okay. We're okay. There is someone there. I was like, if they open that randomly, that would be playery for sure. Jump in case of tripwires because we're already being sus. All right, secret exit. That's big button. Obviously, we came in the main exit, and the other exit's this little button right here. Opens the floor. You don't have to crouch. I used to think we did. Maybe I was dumb, but I used to crouch under that, which made it even more sus. All you have to do is walk out. Wait here a moment, and alright, in the vault, great key cards, and no need to even, the next intel we're gonna spend is our 10 for the door. If we can find a outfit to go with it, that would be even better. And we did, nice.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oop. Didn't hit the button quite. I was running faster than I could think to hit the button. All right, start spending our 10. And we jackpotted it, so like our expertise, we've used our expertise very little because we have hit some seriously good jackpots. Like we can't, I don't know if you can get here a lot faster than we did. If we found the key card, it would have been a little bit faster. Yeah, we just leave. There's not even anyone around. I do want to go up because shooting down on people is slightly better than shooting up at people. Alright. It's a squire. Who's below us? Okay. Anyone else in front of us? There is. Alright, let's deal with these one at a time. Make sure we're not getting third party. We should be dealing with the squire first. I'm sprinting 2 pings specifically in the hopes that Squire will do something that I can act to.
Rival agent detection mode activated.
He's running. That's not something I can really act on. So sorry with the drone there. If we can get there without getting caught, that would be great.
Running low on intel.
We're gonna spend a bunch of intel. We just know he's on the other side of the door. We just have to not ping. He is using the drone. Alright.
Down on your rock, huh?
There we go. Now we have to deal with the squire,
Rival agent detection mode.
who is right under us. Alright.
Activating
How to
rival
deal with
agent
Squire.
detection mode.
Ooh. There we go. They'll drop on him, no big deal, and that's it. Got a little lucky with the Sasori not being able to find us with their drone. Obviously, if they did find us before we, were able to get to them, that would have been a very different fight. We would have probably backed off, tried to deal with the squire first. But we got lucky, they were droning, and we got first and probably second shot before they even knew what hit them. So there we go, pretty good Octo. This isn't really my favorite Octo build. I do like using his actually, I don't really like the expertise. This isn't my favorite one. I like the expertise 3 because it's better in combat. And I personally like the passive 2, although this one is very good because it's the only one that actually generates you free intel versus all the other ones sort of transfer intel from one player to another. But there's a lot to think about. I don't know if any of his guns have strict upgrades. It's kind of a preference thing. I think that's really good about Octo is I think most of his stuff is preference, so play around with stuff as you get it and see what works for you. And like the video if you did enjoy, comment on your thoughts, your feedback, any Octo tips, all of that's really good to spread the video to more people. And subscribe for daily Deceive Inc content like this. This is the last basics refresh, so for now, until they make another agent, or I need to refresh them again. So I will see you guys in the next video.